Hi everyone, it's Julia, your favorite half Filipina, and today I'm back with another video just talking about why I speak so much about being Filipino rather than all the other cultures that make up me. So let's get into the video. So, being Filipino, as I said in my introduction video, is something very relevant in like my own identity today. Like, I didn't really grow up very close to my mother's side at all. I haven't seen them in years. Like, we are talking years. Ever since I was a little girl, I haven't seen them. And it's quite a long story, but I want to answer the reason why I talk about being Filipino so much rather than, my mixed heritage. My mom has a little bit of I would say sad path or sad relationship with her parents. She never really had that close knitted connection with either her father or her mother. And if she didn't have her own mind, she actually wouldn't be with my father today. My father was told multiple times to leave my mother alone. And, it just happened that my mother did not want to let her parents stop her and let her parents' relationship and decisions or options or opinions to ruin who she is and who she wants to become. She was even told, like, she cannot become this person, she cannot get in this career, she cannot study these subjects because she just wasn't allowed. Her parents didn't want her to do that. They were, I wouldn't say very controlling, but I would say like limiting her down to things that they thought in their mind that she couldn't do. And I think my mother is the strongest woman to just move forward from her parents and make her own decisions. She is the most independent woman I know today, and she is raising a family which includes me, and she could never be a better example. But because of her relationship with her parents and the distance we have from them now, I am not closely connecting myself to my mother's side at all. And she also doesn't really want to be associated with them anymore. And this is where my Filipino side comes in. I recently just got into the Filipino culture thing and like really realized, Julia, you are multicultural. You are Filipina. You have blood to you, and there are people out there that could actually love you more than your own family on your mother's side. And my dad's family, oh my goodness, my dad's family, they really have made me feel like I am part of a family and that I am loved. It took years for me to actually meet them and get to know what Filipinos were like. And it's absolutely amazing, and I'm so grateful to have that like family on my dad's side. Even though there are things, that aren't perfect, they're still there for me, and they're still very happy people. They are supportive. They want to love, they want to have fun, they want to live in the moment. And that's something I didn't have like growing up, and it's hard to know that there's that one side of you that doesn't want anything for you. Like, I've been told multiple like things by my own grandparents on my mother's side, and even though my dad's parents were also not around because number one, his mother died, and I never got to meet her, and his father died, and we tried contacting him, but something went on, and I also never got to meet him, and he died. But having the Filipino side and the culture, it's so heartwarming. And just this summer and spring, I realized that Filipinos are literally people who I want to be associated with like all the time. They are the people who truly bring happiness in my heart, and they're people who are willing to welcome you in. Like for example, during the summer, me and my family, we flew down to San Diego, California to meet a stranger. And let me tell you, this stranger was no stranger and acted like no stranger. We actually met her on Facebook. My dad was on Facebook, and he found this other older lady who was associated with our last name, and they started talking, and then all of a sudden, hey, she told my dad, hey, you're my great great nephew. Like, what? And she welcomed us to go down to San Diego, California, stay in her house. She cooked, she paid for our meals. Like, she even did a whole potluck and invited all of the other aunties that were related to us down to her house, and I got to meet all of them. And in the process of that, I just I bonded with my aunts, and I saw some old relatives that I didn't see for a while. Like, that is so important. And I love how family oriented Filipinos are, because I know too that growing up in Canada, you are not going to have a lot of family here if you're very multicultural. Like, I mean, that's not always the case, but for me, it is. And being here in Canada, like half of my dad's side of the family is in the Philippines, and also US. You can never pay for family. That is something you can never pay for. Money cannot buy you family. The love, the support, the continuous encouragement, to do things when things seem hard, they're there. And especially my dad. My dad is the Filipino one in the family, right? And he demonstrates the culture of being supportive to me, because he says, Julia, why don't you do this? I think you'll be successful. Julia, I think that you should do this. You know what? It's okay. Even if you're getting this mark, you're okay. You can just continue on. You can go for more, do more. And that also has been integrated in my mother as well, because my mother's also learning and adapting to the Filipino culture, and she loves Filipinos now. My mother loves, loves, loves Filipinos. And my mother not having a strong connection with her parents, the Filipino side really helps her have that family that she never had. Oh my goodness. The family that she never had now exists. Just maybe not in her blood. I think that being Filipino is so much of my identity now that I don't really recognize myself to say that, oh, I'm half this and I'm half this and part this, because I know that I never grew up with that. And I knew that there were people on my mom's side that didn't want to be a part of their own culture. They didn't want to embrace it. And my message out there to anybody watching this is to really embrace your culture. Like, do not be ashamed of anything. Just embrace who you are. Embrace that, you're Filipino, you're Italian, you're Portuguese. Just be happy. Just don't back away or be ashamed from it. Like, I'm not saying that I'm ashamed to be part of my mom's side. I'm not. I just feel like I cannot strongly identify myself with my mom's side because I don't have that connection. The only connection I truly have, and I truly, truly am grateful for and thankful for, are the family members on my dad's side. They've done so much for me. And here's like a really funny example here of why I also love being Filipinos, because Filipinos are very, very friendly. They are very friendly. Like, it doesn't matter if you don't know them. I met this one couple who were living near my hometown, or who were in my hometown, and they were friends with one of my aunts. And my aunt told, when she was here in Canada, she told us, hey, let's go to their house. They're my friends and they're Filipino. We went to their house and they were so happy to meet us. They sat there, asked for our Facebook, took a picture with us, and had a discussion like we were like blood relatives. And I think that's truly heartwarming. That's how the world should be. Everybody should be happy to be around each other. I mean, like, even though there are times when people disagree with each other, even though there are times when people are going to argue and fight and say whatever they're going to say, it's still really, really important and valuable that we respect others and that we welcome everyone with open arms, It's very, very important. These people living in my hometown, these friends of my aunt's, they invited us to Thanksgiving dinner with their family. And we're not even blood relatives, but they were engaging in conversation. They wanted to sing karaoke with us. Like, I've never really felt that up till now. It took years, but the love and the support of Filipino people, money can never buy. The reason why I talk so much about being Filipino is because that's really all I know about myself. And that's really all that I have truly experienced. And I know through experience now that Filipinos are great people, awesome people. I would never trade my Filipino family for anything else in the world, even if it was a 3-story mansion. I would never trade anything. It's not because I'm trying to clout chase. It's because that is what I know. Those are the people that I have grown up with so far. And those are the people who have taught me to be humble, who have taught me to be kind, taught me to be thankful and forgiving. No family is perfect. Even my dad's side, they are not perfect at all. I'm not here to tell people that Filipinos are on the top of the world. I'm here to say and teach other individuals about how they should be embracing their culture and how Filipinos can teach you many, many lessons in your life. Anyways, guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And as I said before in the video, it's a very long story, but I'm here to just explain to other people how you should be thankful for who you are. Be thankful for what things you have. Be humble. Embrace your culture. Don't ever forget who you are. Don't try to hide who you are. Just be you. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you would like to see more on my channel. My TikTok handle is Julia Montevierhen, and that's it. See you guys in the next video.